You're a mortal. How dare you try to be a god? That's what the red-haired ghost screamed before punching Hongwen so hard his soul nearly got evicted. To be fair, Hongwen aka Daddy Dingbat, now freshly bonded to his demonic fashion accessory, had just gotten his armor and thought, why not play god? Big mistake, because in this pantheon, god apparently meant rage-filled zombie beefcake with shampoo commercial hair. This so-called red-haired ghost wasn't just someone's revenge fantasy with a gym membership. He had killed Hongwen's dad's enemies, then his friends, then possibly his gardener. He was thoroughly committed to the villain lifestyle. So how did the fight begin? Like all classy battles, Hongwen tried to chop a horse's legs off to send a message. Negotiations failed immediately. Red-haired ghost opened with a punch that split Hongwen in two like a poorly wrapped burrito. Thankfully, his armor, Sir Clanks, jumped into action, reattaching Hongwen's spine with the enthusiasm of a surgeon who learned medicine from YouTube. Clanks tried a surprise attack from behind, but the ghost back kicked so hard it sent Hongwen flying like a sack of bad decisions. Then came the tornado punch. The armor disassembled midair, reassembled again like Lego Satan, and somehow shielded Hongwen from getting atomized. But red-haired ghost wasn't done. He chased, he punched, he roared. Hongwen did what any hero would do, crawled and rolled like a worm dodging raindrops. Right when the final blow came, boom, Clanks intercepted it. Again, Hongwen scrambled up the mountain while trying not to wet himself audibly. Miraculously, he snatched a long blade from the red-haired ghost, managing to do some light slashing, which, by the way, the ghost took about as seriously as a paper cut. Then came a new player, a zombie, because clearly things weren't chaotic enough. The zombie went in for a brave but ultimately pathetic swing. The ghost slapped him so hard he flattened into roadkill with delusions of grandeur. You're immortal. How dare you try to be a god? Yes, he said it again. He loved that line, but this time Clanks delivered a clean counterattack, actually injuring the ghost. Surprise, yet instead of dying, red-haired ghost got weirdly nostalgic. He picked up Hongwen like a collectible action figure. I tied you in my hand that year, he said cryptically. Hongwen had no memory of this, which made it way creepier. Then, with all the flair of a bad anime twist, the ghost tried to turn him into a statue. For reasons, as Hongwen turned into powdered plot device. Clanks threw out one last knife, epic, final, flaming, and saved him, but Clanks was shattered. Ground to demon confetti. R.I.P. Sir Clanks temporarily. Now, it was just Hongwen versus Godzilla's emotionally unstable cousin. The red-haired ghost loomed above. One finger. That's all it would take. One little poke in Hongwen would be a blood-flavored pancake. And then, flute music. From a distance came the sound of Xiao Juzi, our beloved child sidekick with a death wish and a tiny flute. The music hit red-haired ghost like a lactose intolerance reaction to dairy. He convulsed, screamed, and then did the most logical thing. He opened his belly like a haunted backpack and dragged Xiao Juzi inside. Arms and all. Because yes, nothing screams final boss like a man who unzips his own abs to kidnap a kid. Inside that meat maze belly, Xiao Juzi still believed, as long as I play the flute, my dad will come save me. Bless his soul. He clearly hadn't met his dad, but plot twists weren't done yet. Out of nowhere, a red flash lit up the mountain range, and there, standing amidst the drama, holding a weapon that looked like a gun had a baby with a blender, was a red armored knight. Shining, terrifying, and conveniently cinematic. Xiao Juzi, your dad is here. And so the absurdity continued. Gods fell. Ghost screamed, and Daddy Dingbat, once again, had no idea what the hell was going on. Let me know when you're ready for the next chapter of carnage, confusion, and cursed fashion accessories.